Ash Elevate. Let's do a quick check. All right. Hmm. We give thanks to the Most High. We give thanks to the ancestors, ancient ones. Grateful for another day, another breath of life. Hmm. Can you see? Can you hear? Can you touch? Can you feel? Hmm. So many things to be grateful for. Hmm. We are live on Clubhouse. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Happy Friday. For some people, happy Saturday. Depending on where you live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. For some of us. We got so many aunties and uncles. I love it. Ash fam. Hey Jen, I see you. Naba is in the house. Hubby is in the house. You guys can't see him, but I can. Porsche dude is in the house. How is your week going, Ash fam? How was your week? Let me ask you. So remember tomorrow, um, we're gonna start our book reading, Yogananda. Okay, and right here. Okay, that's tomorrow. For some of you, it'll be Saturday morning. For some of us, it'll be Friday evening, and some of you, it will be Saturday morning. If you're in England, it'll be 4 in the morning, but well worth it. Get a nap and just get up. Turn your alarm on. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Um, for some of you on the East Coast, it'll be 11 p.m. West Africa, it'll be 8. East, it'll be 6. And East, it'll be 8. But I will be sending out the link for Zoom sometime this evening, my time. Okay. And you don't want to miss it. I mean, you really want to plug into um, this book. I'm telling you. Like I said before, this book changed my life. I've sent you all PDF versions. If you're a highlighting person like me, then I recommend you just get the book. Okay. I like to highlight and write and stuff. Um, you know, you've got from very well known people to just, people doing the regular 9 to 5 that will give you testimony that this book changed their lives. This book changed my life. It just gave me a perspective on so many different things, um, and so many things that we are not aware of that are around us, ancient knowledge. Um, and I guarantee you it's going to change your life. I mean, the first chapter already starts with boom, and you're basically hooked. I'm telling you. So don't miss the book club. Um, I will have my video on for a little bit, and then I'm going to turn my video off during the book club, and then we're going to talk about it. We'll do a couple of chapters. We're not in a hurry at all. I want to make sure that we absorb this stuff. Um, you know, yeah. Oh, that's good. You're better doing better now, Porsche dude. Yeah. I mean, seriously, if you knew that something was going to change your life, right? Whatever it is, health, finances, relationships, your relationship with the universe, with the God, with Mama Gaia, goddess, whatever that looks like for you. If you knew that something would change your life, wouldn't it be worth to get up an hour or 2 hours earlier and just set that time aside? You know, I mean, there are people that have had this book on their shelves, sometimes for years. And I mean, some people, I guess, if you're not ready, you're not ready, right? But then there's also the life's distractions that keep you from stepping into certain things, also, you know? So, because I guarantee you, 15 years ago, I would not have been ready to step into this kind of knowledge. I would have been probably judgmental. Okay. I mean, just going to be honest, would have been judgmental about it, so you have to be ready. But I am 100% certain that all of you that have been hanging out, Ash fam, you're more than ready for this book. You really are. It's time. I'm playing over all of us. I've said it before. No special yes or anything like that right now until I get told otherwise, which I don't know if that's actually coming back or not. Um, I have no idea, you know, if I'm just now playing over us collectively and I just have my private clients, um, Oh, awesome, Peter. You say you have the you think you have the book? All right. Um yes, I am my connection to the goddess of this universe lately has been like, oh my gosh, I think I'm just in love. Just in love with God. I'm just in love. I just yeah. Um yeah, Peter, if you want to join us, the link is going to be shared privately, so unless you're part of our mailing list, then you're using a different name, but email me at info@beverlybmusic.com. Okay, info@beverlybmusic.com, so that way I can put you on the mailing list and then you can get the link. All right. Sissy Kimi, if you can put my email address, info@beverlybmusic.com, and that way you can get the link. Leet is in the house. I need bubbles. Let's call it Bubble Friday moment. Why? Why am I blowing bubbles? Because I can. I don't have to have a reason. Did I tell you guys this story? I don't know, maybe about 5 years ago. I went to the airport to pick up a friend, and she came with her, yeah, Bubble Friday, with her daughter, and we were at the place where you're supposed to pick up your car, and we were waiting. She was waiting in line, so I just took up my bubbles and I started blowing bubbles. And this lady literally walked over to me and she said, "You just made my day." You know, just that simple. What can you do to make someone's day? You know, I remember when we lived in Texas, we did a little bit of a Texas thing for about 5 years, and we lived in the country. And at one point, I remember God saying, I want you to start saying, I had to really drive on a long road before we got to our house. So basically, what I heard was, I want you to start saying hello to people, just wave. And that stretched me, you know. I just want you to say, just wave, you know. And I started doing that. And people would wave back. But sometimes all I would get, so just imagine this is the steering wheel, right? And all I would get, it was just like a finger. I mean, not a middle finger, but just a finger, like hello. That's all they had, you know? But just think about that. You know, people are going through stuff, right? And even you acknowledging them for just a moment, right? And even though it's just a finger you get of hello, just think how that could have impacted their lives just for that moment, right? So, so I want you to think about that. You know, how can you impact someone's life by smiling, by just doing something. You know, about, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago or something like that, I remember I was downtown Honolulu, and it was this lady. I mean, she was kind of, um, how can I say it? I'm pretty sure she didn't have a home. Let me just put it that way. And she asked me for money, and I said, I don't have money to give you, but I'll give you a hug. And I just grabbed her, you know, and I just hugged her tight, you know. So the question for today is, what can you do just in a small way, because you never know how it's going to come back to you, right? And don't do it because you want something back, right? Do it really with compassion and love in your heart, right? And see what that does. How does it make you feel? Because we're so distracted with ourselves. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. The scrolling, and just we're just trying to find a way out. We're just trying to find a way out. We're trying to find relief. That's what we're trying to find. There's so much pressure on the world, right? So we're trying to find a way out. We're trying to find our way home. Welcome to Ash Elevate. Nothing but love over here. Nothing but compassion over here. Bill says, I'll get high with God. Well, hey, it's all right. The ultimate high. What is it that you need to let go of, my friend? I want you to think about that right now. What habit do you really need to let go of? What habit have you picked back up again that you let go a long time ago and it kind of began to creep back into your life? I want you to think about that too. Just take a moment to reflect and look at this week and maybe last week and what you hear that voice on the inside. You really need to stop doing that. But it's become such a habit, like brushing your teeth or, you know, whatever it is. And it's creating a block. That habit that came back, it's now creating a block. Now there's a door that you've created that's blocking you to go to the next better, higher version of yourself, or whatever blessing is in front of you. You can't get to it because you picked up that habit back up, whatever it is. It can be you decided to wake up early to do something, and all of a sudden, I'll just sleep in. Something as simple as that. What is it for you? And what do you need to let go of? I mean, Scott and I, there are things that we start doing. It's happened so many times that we're onto it now, but it still creeps in. And sometimes we realize that months will go by and we realize, oh, we haven't gone to this particular place and we said we were going to go there all the time. I'm talking about spending time in nature. And you know what happens? Nature will actually call us to come. And all of a sudden I'll say, we need to go back. And then he'll say, yeah, I've been thinking about that. Nature will call you back and tell you to come back. But what is it for you? What does that look like for you? Is it calling a family member? Is it what is it that you promised yourself you would do? And don't be too hard on yourself. There's some of you have to really sit with this. hmm I see you. Be not deceived. I see you. It's never too late to start over. I want you to put in the chat right now hashtag start over. Go ahead. Put it in the chat. Hashtag start over. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. Oh, it's still showing. Here we go. All right. Now I can type too. Let's see, where's mine? I'll put mine too. Okay, here's mine. There we go. Hashtag start over. All right. I see you, Lewis. Hashtag start over. Whatever that is for you, it doesn't matter. It's no one else's business anyway. It's yours. It's you and you, your God self. You know? What is it that you, first of all, need to let go of? And then, second, what is it that you started and then you stopped? You know? Is it taking that walk? Is it, what is it? Come on, Ashram. Hashtag start over. Glad you like the waterfall, Lewis. Welcome to Ash Elevate. If this is your first time here, wanted to welcome you. Ash stands for Ancient Sound Healing. Everything that you hear me playing is basically downloads, and I cannot replay it. And you may think, how is that possible? Well, it is possible. Just hang out on the channel a little longer and check all out the videos. All right. I'm very grateful for the gift that I have, receiving spontaneous downloads from the universe, ancestors, you know, and it is as is. I can't replay it. It just comes and it goes to you. And music is frequency. Everything is set to 432 hertz, and that's the way we've been rolling here. We're called Ash Fam because we've been hanging out together. It started a while back. Um, and we just have evolved, and we're still evolving to this beautiful Ashfam family all over the world. People have created friendships. We've got book clubs. We've got poetry readings on Clubhouse, and we have a temple on Go Brunch where you can go and pray or put positive stuff there also. But you do have to be a member of our YouTube channel or Patreon to receive that link. But um, consider subscribing to this channel. Become a member if you feel led to do so. Um, what is our mission? Just to spread love and compassion around the world, you know, because we are in need of more love. We are in need of more compassion. We are in need of each other, you know. You know, I want to say that again. We are in need of each other. Hmm. Oh, I love it. Listening while bouncing on your trampoline. I love it. I haven't been on my trampoline in a while. I need to go back on my trampoline. And that's something I have to start over. You know, I have not been able to do that for a little while. And I have to go back and jump on my trampoline. It's really good to if you don't have a trampoline, and if you can get a trampoline, get a trampoline. It's really good for your system, to move on a trampoline. I have a small one, but it's really good for you. Nayambura, the scholar, is in the house. I highly recommend you get a trampoline. Thanks, Nayambura. Hold on. All right, so today we're not done yet, but today it'll be Naba. So if you're not on Clubhouse, you can download the app Clubhouse, and that's where we have our poetry readings. Today it will be Naba reading. We've got some real crazy, amazing talent, um, you know, floating around in Ashfam, you know, and I like to support that. It's very important. It's very important for people to be seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give people the opportunity to be seen and heard. Um, if you have something that you know that you're supposed to be sharing it with the world, and And we want to support you with that. Mm. Can you put your hand on your heart right now? I want you to take this melody and that's being downloaded right now. Can you do that? Do you feel it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Mm. 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 Just put that hand on your heart and just say, I love you. Tell yourself that. Come on. I love you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put your hand on your heart. Come on. When was the last time you told yourself, I love you? Come on. Come on. Mm. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mm. Mm. Didn't that feel good? You know what I just heard? That just came down. Happiness is a choice. Ooh. And just have to tell you, I've been praying a lot. I mean, a lot, a lot of quiet time in my studio, you know, and really just going deep into me, you know, into my life, and working on things that are still blocked, right? And last night, before I went to bed, I went in front of my altar, and I just kind of had this bummed feeling. And I thought, you know what? This is how I'm feeling right now, and I'm just not going to fake it. So I went in front of my altar and said, okay, right now I'm praying, but I'm kind of bummed out right now, okay? And that's basically how I came in front of myself, in front of God, in front of ancestors. This is how I feel right now, you know? And I want you to be honest like that too. If that's how you feel, and this is this other thing that is popping in my head too. You know, a lot of times people will say, well, yeah, I'm going to do that when I feel better, or I'm going to do that when this, and this. I'm going to do that when this, and this. You know, I remember this is maybe 10 years ago. I really started learning about essential oils and the properties and um, the benefits of essential oils, and I started studying it, and I started learning so much about essential oils. Like, they're like the lifeblood of I mean, of the tree, of the flowers, and I mean it. And this is disclaimer, go to your doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice at all. Okay, I'm just telling you about my journey. And I have to say that, I know it's sad, but I have to. um, and I remember hubby had severe migraines at the time, and we used specific oils for him, and he just started feeling better and stuff. And I don't even, it's just one of those things that has stuck with me, anyway, I need to play a little bit. And I don't know why I had to share that, but I just had to share that little bit with you all. Are you talking to me? Because when I'm in a low vibration, I don't go to my altar at all. I keep saying when my vibration gets higher. Nayambora, I want you to know that I lost my train of thought. That's why I said I have to play a little bit, because I forgot what I was talking about and why I was sharing it. And that's what I mean. So you're my reminder. So there's your reminder. Okay. Yes. So basically, this is what I was going to share. Thank you so much. You see, we're totally we're connected. I remember one of my neighbors, and there was a lot of stuff that was going on with her. And this is what she said to me. She said, "Yeah, yeah, I'll go ahead and start using the oils when I feel better." And I thought, that makes no sense. But isn't that what we do? Yeah, I'll do it when I feel better. So right, Nayambora. I mean, last night I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you all. You know that I was in a low, like low, and it was right before bedtime, and I thought I'm just gonna like really, really be honest here. You know, I mean, just be transparent with yourself because basically you're being transparent with yourself. This is how I'm feeling right now. Instead of going, well, I'm not gonna pray until I'm like on this natural high. No, this is what it is like right now. This is how I'm feeling. You know, just be honest with yourself. I mean, why? Look, if you can't be honest with yourself, but you're honest with other people, what sense does that make? Doesn't it start with you and your relationship with the universe? This is how I'm feeling right now, or this is all you're gonna get. I remember I loved Dionne Warwick, you know, and I remember, I mean, she's getting up there in age, right? And I remember watching one of her concerts, and she said she started singing. She said, "This is all you're gonna get," you know, because this is all the wind I got. Okay, this is all you're gonna get. She was just honest, and I love that. You know, and it's really important to be honest with yourself. I mean, all of you, you know, when you don't see me, when I'm saying I'm not gonna have Ash elevate, it means I have nothing. I have nothing from my overflow. I'm sitting here now. The only reason I'm sitting here in front of you is because I'm giving from my overflow. Bev is full, so Bev can turn on the water and give from the teacup that's flowing over. So if Bev doesn't have the overflow, then I tell you all, I'm not live this week. Easy as that. So what I'm saying is stop faking it because you're only doing damage to yourself, your inner being, not being honest with yourself, you know? I mean, it's almost like we've been programmed to lie all the time. You know that. How are you? I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm great. And it's good to say that, I know, because you use the I am, right? And it's not good to tell everybody all your business, but we do it all the time. You don't have to feel happy all the time. Sadness is allowed, you know? It's allowed. It's allowed. Just don't stay there. Come out of it. Friendly reminder, tomorrow we are going to start our book club, all right? The autobiography of a yogi. I will be sending out the link in Patreon and in the membership area of YouTube. Email me if you're not on any of those lists, info@beverlybmusic.com. Like I said before, and I will keep saying it, this book changed my life. Okay, it really did. You know, something I thought about, wisdom can come from many different places. I remember when I started this journey, um, the first book I picked up was I think Lewis Hayes, and then it was Dr. Joe Dispenza, and from there it went to um, West Africa, um, you know, Sabun Fosome, and then it went, further on, and then I ended up in India. I ended up with Yogananda, so wisdom can come from many different places. We're all one. We're one. Fragments of the goddess of the universe. We are one, a droplet of the one. So that's what I realized yesterday, the day before, that gosh, I've just learned from people from all different walks of life, you know, and I'm very grateful for that. Next week, we're going to have Abeniba. She's been hanging around for a long time also. We used to be in Clubhouse, and she's going to share poetry. It's going to be really good. She's our special guest next week. She's going to be just going with the flow with me. I'll be playing my piano, and she's just going to do her thing, So I'm excited about that. We both are from Surinamese ancestry. So there's that connection there, and which I love. For those of you that are on Clubhouse, you've heard her before. When we're talking in Dutch. So don't forget, right after Ash Elevate, we have the amazing Naba on Clubhouse. So make sure you download the Clubhouse app. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel. There's just nothing but love over here. Love and compassion. That's all you're going to find. That's all you're going to find here. Ari, I see you in Clubhouse. Glad you're here. All right. We had an amazing time together. I love this. All these spontaneous messages that are coming just exactly at the time that we need them, you know? You don't know what someone is going through. So remember, 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 Ash Fam, take a moment right now. Come on. And tell somebody you got this. Come on. Poor dude, you got this. Nayan Buddha, you got this. Not got this. Naba, you got this. Sissy Kimmy, you got this. Sha'ana, you got this. Ari, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Welcome to Ash Elevate. Ari, you got this. You got this. And you're loved. Poor dude, you got this. Ah, Lewis, you got this. Be not deceived, you got this. Peter, you got this. Beverly B, you got this. Lita, you got this. Bill, you got this. Come on. Kiss on the cheek. Mwah, mwah. Remember, like I always say, when you walk in the building, head up like a king and like a queen. Shoulders back, and don't let anyone tell you different. Hey, San, I've been asking the universe about you. You know, I love calling people like that, and then they show up. I love it. You're catching us on the end, but still, I'm grateful that you're here. Queen, like I said, you are that important. And if you wonder why I do my best to acknowledge people by name, that is why. That is why you are that important. All right. Like I said, next week we'll be back with Abeniba doing poetry. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be on Zoom. We're going to start our journey with the autobiography of a yogi. I am excited about it. All right. Thank you, Nayambura. That's right. Head up, right? Head up. All right. Peace and blessings to you and your household, my friend. Ashfam, thank you for all your support, your love, your prayers. I am praying for you on the daily, except for the day where I pray just for myself. I told you I started doing that, right? I picked my birthday, the day that I was born, and on that day, now I just focus on me and I pray for me. something I started doing a couple of weeks ago. I know it's sounds really weird, but you know what? Didn't you come to this earth by yourself? Shouldn't you just be praying also for yourself just for one day? I believe that's how you can give from your overflow, by taking that special day that you decided to come to this earth and take it as your day, and you pray for yourself by name. That's what I started doing, you know? And it feels really good to call myself out by name. Mhm. You should try it. All right. All right, beautiful people. It's always such a honor for me to sit here and to see all your beautiful names and your chat and your love. Yes, Naya Buddha, you should really try it. It's really awesome. And at first I felt kind of guilty. It was really weird. Like I felt really guilty. Oh my gosh, I'm only praying for myself. But no, no, no. It's you're that important. You are that important. All right? Having said that, peace and blessings to you. Hugs. Squeeze. And I'll see you next week. All right? Take care. Bye.